Fusion World fans, welcome to the new season of Fusion World! Manga Booster 2 is officially here. But your gracious host here has yet to really pick up any cards. I did get 10 free tickets for logging in to Fusion World. I got some cards. Not a lot of cards, not enough to where we're definitely going to check out anything from Manga Booster 2. But no worries, my plan is to go on TCG Player at some point. Going to buy up a bunch of code cards, going to put those codes in, open a bunch of packs, and we'll see what we can pull from Manga Booster 2. That is my plan right now to do for Manga Booster 2. But instead of checking out a deck from Manga Booster 2 or a leader from Manga Booster 2, it's time to go to an old favorite of mine, Beerus. So let's take a quick look at Beerus, the deck, and jump the ladder and see how well we do. Beerus on his front side is one of our crit leaders that again gets plus 5,000 power on his turn, cannot draw when he attacks. We just lose the draw 1 on attack for critical. 4 less life, we awaken. When awaken, we can attack. When attacking, draw 1 card. Activate main once per turn, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, gets minus 10,000 power. So typically, if you've never played Beerus, you do not want to be sitting on your front side for very long, because you are very restricted to the fact that you can only draw for the turn, and if you play a 1-drop drawer, that is it. That is your only draw. So typically we want to quickly be able to self-awaken ourselves or have our opponent awaken us so that we can get into our backside so that we can start drawing cards and start getting that advantage on our side. Not mentioning the minus 10,000 is really strong to deal with a lot of our opponent's board states. Or deal with the board state and swing one of our guys into one of our opponent's guys so that we could try to knock them out. But nonetheless, for the rest of the deck, we have 4 draw Piccolo, 4 Master Kata to remember when we're awakened, we could choose a battle card and give plus 10,000 power, 4 of the Android 18 draw, 4 Khalifa with critical, and then we can self-awaken on play, 4 of the Son Goku mini, if we're awakened, we get plus 10,000 power, and also we are self-awakened, as well as this is a mandatory take 1 life, not a you may take 1 life like Khalifa. 3 Caterpillar on attack when on play, when attacking, when KO, choose one of your opponent's battle cards, gets minus 5,000 power. Combining that with the backside of Beerus is really nice because we can give, because it's on play and when attacking, and using Beerus, we can give something minus 20,000 power for the turn, which is really good. 4 Big Head Beerus on play, self-awaken, and then activate main, paying 1, place this card in its owner's drop. If your leader is God of Destruction in special traits, play up to 1 Beerus with 35k power from your hand. 4 Android 16, when KO, choose one of your opponent's battle cards, gets minus 20,000 power. Another good thing to combo with our Beerus leader when awakened. And activate main, you could just straight up KO this card and draw 1 card. So typically, you could swing this into your opponent leader or into one of their guys, and then just KO to draw 1 card and then give that minus 20,000. 1 Khalifa, because it is still limited to this day, which makes sense. It's still a powerful red card. Permanent, your leader is awakened. We get plus 5 in power, going to 25. On play, draw 1 card, then you play up to 1 battle card. It costs 3 or less in turn power in its special traits, which again, we do have over here. 3 of the 5-drop Beerus, the 35k we will be bringing out with Big Head Beerus. Critical, and then on play, discard 1 card from your hand. Choose all your opponent's battle cards with 25k power or less, and just straight up KO them. 4 Rim Sheet, 1 play, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with 30,000 power or less, and just straight KO it. 2 of these Son Goku Double Strikers. On play, choose one of your opponent's battle cards, gets minus 20,000 power. I'm only playing 2 of this because I only own 3 of the 6-drop Son Goku Ultra Instinct. If I own a 4th copy of this card, I would have dropped one of the 5-drop Son Goku Double Strikers to put in a 4th copy of this Son Goku. On play until the end of your opponent's turn, negate the next damage you would take. And then, when attacking, choose all your opponent's battle cards, they get minus 20,000 power for the turn. 4 Weiss super combos, because there's no better combination than Beerus and Weiss. And finally, 2 Sphere of Destruction. Activate main, choose one of your opponent's battle cards with 25,000 power or less and KO. Then your opponent has 4 or more damage, deal 1 damage to your opponent. By the way, that is not critical damage, so they do get that card that you give them from life. So do be mindful of that they do get the card that you are giving them from life. And with that said, that is our Beerus deck. It's time for the ladder. Let's see how well we do. The game has arrived. Who shall we play? It's a mirror match, everybody. It's a mirror match. Alright, a mirror match. We're going first. I think we'll keep. It's not actually the worst hand I've ever seen, but it's definitely not the best hand, but we do have like Self-Awakening. We do have Big Head Beerus. We'll put this away. We'll just drop this for that draw one. We got another Big Head Beerus. Alright, well, we're missing the 35k Beerus that we could summon off this Big Head. One thing to note about the Big Head, it's an activate remain. As a reminder, if you're new to Bandai games or anything like that, so we see our opponent also dropping a Piccolo. It really is just a mirror match. Ember, everything happens in main, so my opponent isn't going to swing here. They're probably just wanting to see what my plan of attack is. I think we're going to get rid of a Big Head. I think we should have got rid of the Khalifa, but I think we need Self-Awakening. As a reminder, we're both crit leaders. Alright, a Rimshi, so he's basically almost playing the exact same deck I am. So we'll go for the Khalifa. We'll add a card to hands. We're just going to pass from there, mainly because I don't want to Self-Awaken him. I do want to be cautious on not, like, purposely Self-Awakening him. Alright. I guess we'll also take a... The one problem is that he's going to have to start hitting me. The problem is, again, like, neither of us draw on this front side, so that is our problem. It really is on Self-Awakening is, like, the best thing we can do. I think we could put a Red Shi away. I hate doing this because there's not really much I can really do, and I don't want to put him up to that Self-Awakening state just yet. It really is just going to be a race on who can Self-Awaken first. I mean, that's literally all it is. It's literally just a race to who Self-Awakens first. I mean, we're both Beerus leaders. I mean, my opponent has 2 Khalifas gone, though, so that's the thing. He just needs one more life gone, and then he awakens. Which, again, this is what this is. It's a speed to who Self-Awakens first. Interesting. We weren't playing this wise. The big question, does he decide to start attacking here? That's the thing. There's not much I can really do besides, like, drop this. I mean, there's no point. I mean, literally, it's... If he Self-Awakens next turn, that's fine. Then we can start actually playing the game. Because if he Self-Awakens next turn, that's perfectly fine. Because like I said, in this weird matchup, you gotta play... Oh, did he get... Oh, wait, what am I doing? This Beerus takes a life. I could have actually done that a whole lot different. I actually could have taken the life there. I totally forgot that Beerus takes a life. I actually had multiple Self-Awakeners. Now the big question is, did he get the 35k? Yeah, I'm gonna take the shot. I have seen no reason why I would not take it. Well, that sucks. There goes one of my big Beeruses, which, again, I actually had for the Big Head Beerus. I totally forgot Big Head Beerus Self-Awakens. I could have actually nuked this board if I'd done Big Head Beerus. Yeah, I'm gonna take the shot. There's no reason I'm not gonna take the shot and Self-Awaken. I said there's no reason I'm not gonna Self-Awaken and take it here. Just need 5k, but unfortunately I don't have a 5k. He's nuked them off the board. Alright, yeah, I totally missed that. I could have done Big Head Beerus to self-awaken one more. Alright, well, we're both awakened. That's the thing. Thing now is we are both actively awakened. Alright, let's go skill. Give that minus. Yeah, we're gonna swing on him. Okay, so that's really nice. We can go these two together. We can drop this. Give that minus. We can then swing here. Give that a minus. Alright. We'll swing one 𝐂𝐒 into him for the crit. We'll send another 𝐂𝐒 over here. Drop this 𝐂𝐒. Do not add a card to hand. I know we're wide, by the way. I know 100% fact we are wide right now, and we are threatened by a big Beerus. Yeah, this could have this can drop this turn and then literally liquefy my board state. We'll take the shot here. Another big head. Hate the fact I don't have a super to stop this. Or a super and a 5K. I had a 5Ks, but they're all kind of rested right now. The 6-drop Goku. Oh, right. No, this is, yeah. Yep. Give the minus. I thought those things had when KO'd. Oh, no, they weren't KO'd. They were destroyed by... They weren't, I can't block it. I mean, there's no point for me attacking since he already blocks the next damage that's coming in. Well, I mean, we cleared the board, but we're down 2 health points here. The big question is, did he draw into another one of the big Gokus? Yup. I mean, that's the question. Did he draw into another big Goku? I mean, I'll stop. I'll negate the 1 damage here. Oh, nope, but he got himself a Renshi. Have to take it. Alright, well, I mean, we're definitely up. Let's play this for one. Let's see what we can't get. Well, that's really helpful there. Again, it's 4 more, so I mean, we'll be putting this into our drop next turn. Or into our energy next turn. Alright, talk about top decking a card we need. But did he get another card to stop the Goku again? Alright. I mean, yeah, swing, give it minus. I guess it's then if your opponent's at 4 or more, so we could use this to kill that Goku. I think we're just gonna have to let it die. I just cannot block that. I could throw my super combo at it, but I mean, we negate this damage, so it's pointless. My opponent has the negate up as well. I think we're gonna pass on the charge here. Skill, hit that. Swing, get that. Okay. We can play this down. Alright, we can pop that. Pretty nice. Let's put down this draw. Well, it comes down to this. What does my opponent have left? Like, literally, what do they have left? So not going to go up for the 5K. You know, they just happen to have another Goku! Oh my gosh, the man's got all the Gokus. I mean, there's no reason not to just combo. Okay, 50,000 of this. So that's 40. $60,000. Don't ask me how we're living this so far. We just happen to be living. Alright. Is he gonna combo? No. A little strange of a thing not to attempt to go for the combo there. It's a little strange. I would have thought you wanted to go at least for the combo. No charge. Skill. Kill off. Attack. Okay, so he's protecting the negate once per turn negate. That's what he's doing. Alright, that will take the negate away. Hop to draw 1. Blow up. Or attempt to blow up. Skill. Target to detonate. He can't take the life because he's not at the threshold, but still, I mean, it was a nice little nuke. To draw Remshi. To draw Big Head Beerus. Oh, this is really coming down close, kids. I think I've murdered through how many of these Gokus? I think I've murdered through 2 of them. I've murked 2 of these Gokus away. Alright, well, he's got it. Yeah, there's no way I can't stop this double striker. I mean, I have 40 here, but there's nothing else I could do. Yep. Yeah, I'll give it to him. I can only get up to 50. It was a close game. Holy crap, I thought multiple times we were actually in that game. Multiple times I thought we were in that game. Yeah, I think I messed up a couple of times there. Not realize I totally forgot Big Head Beerus is a Self-Awakener. Funny enough, if we had actually played him as a Self-Awakener, we would have actually gotten Beerus as well, which would have been pretty nice to have into our collection. But yeah, nonetheless, let's just take a look at our opponent's deck here. What were they running? A very similar to ours. Very similar. They were just running Jirins. They were running a 3-2 split as well. Only one of this. Okay. Yeah, it's very similar. I mean, they're just running the Gohans in here. They're running the Weisses in here. So, and then the search your Universe 7 cards. So yeah, it's a little different than what we played. I thought we were very close. I thought we were super close to actually winning that game. I just think if I just remember that my Beerus Self-Awakens, we would have, funny enough, gotten Big Head Beerus. Or Big Beerus. We could have dropped Big Beerus and nuked the entirety of the board state there for one turn, which would have been pretty nice. Just clean up the entirety of the board. Just making sure that then forcing him to have to out it. And then I think we could have saved some face there. Not completely sure if it would have saved all of the face, but we could have definitely had maybe sped a little quicker if I remember that Big Head Beerus is a Self-Awakener. But nonetheless, I want your thoughts, guys, down in the comments on the gameplay. Let me know your thoughts also on my Beerus deck compared to my opponent's Beerus deck, as well as anything I missed that I could have done better with as well. And while you're commenting, do make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell so you can notify when my videos go live for you, and we'll see you next time on Mama Dragon's TCG.